You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
It's a big world out there, and you're just looking for a pat on the back or head. You run around the city, searching for a place to bark, working your tail off with your nose to the ground, sniffing for a few scraps, hoping someone will throw you a bone. You take each lead, collar after collar, hoping one day to take a bite out of success and become the top dog. Fortunately, you come home each day to open arms, open cans, a drink waiting for you, and a comfortable place in front of the TV set. You know you've got it good, really good, because after all, it's a doggy dog world out there. Pet Life Radio presents It's a Doggy Dog World with your host, pet expert and award-winning author Liz Palaika, and this week's co-hosts Kate Abbott and Petra Burke.
Welcome to It's a Doggy Dog World. I'm your host, Liz Palaika, with my good friends Petra Burke. Hello. And Kate Abbott.
Happy.
And we're recording this about 3 weeks before Christmas. All the Christmas commercial advertisements are on TV and in the magazines and online, and we're bombarded with all this stuff that we must buy.
And we have our Christmas lights up at the trading field.
It's so pretty driving in.
and
so happy.
And more than one student has said that's a really fun Christmas blow up. It's a Christmas tree blow up with Santa hanging onto the tree and the puppy dog pulling his pants off.
We've been using that one for years. I'm amazed it still works.
I know.
But anyway, it got Kate thinking about some of the ridiculous products that are advertised that we absolutely must have for our dogs. Tongue in cheek. So we thought we'd talk about some of those ridiculous products and then give you some suggestions if you need to buy a gift for a dog-owning friend, or even if you're going to buy your dog and yourself something, we'll give you a list of some more.
Or you want to give a friend a hint.
Or if you want to give a friend a hint. So let's talk about the ridiculous ones first.
Yeah, well, amongst all the other holiday emails, I got several that had 15 gifts for your dog lover friend, or 29 things you must get for your dog loving friends. And I'm going through the list going, what? Huh? So just for fun, I put in the search, gifts for dog lover, suggestions for dog gifts or something like that.
And we're not going to name brand names. We'll just talk about what the product is.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, some of these we may think is ridiculous, but
other people may like them. Yeah.
So we'll just throw it out there.
So first one in that category is the umbrella for dogs. Which
I think is absolutely ridiculous.
Me too.
But Kate likes it.
I think it's kind of cool. So let me describe this. You've got the pole leading to the umbrella, but the umbrella is the other way around. So underneath the umbrella is a little bit of leash to snap onto your dog. So you hold the umbrella, the dome, over your dog, and then the leash attaches to them.
But it's a rigid umbrella handle that extends upward from the dogs, which means you have to...
a little bit of little bit.
No, there's some flexi leash in the dome area.
Yeah, but if you don't hold it straight up, it's going to be hitting the dog in the butt. Yeah. It's going to be swirling around him.
That's what
I think they come in different sizes.
It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Oh gosh, do we need to get one for Kate so she can experiment?
Yeah, see here, they come in different widths. The dome comes in different widths.
And how many times is that going to hit you in the leg?
I know.
Yeah, that's another thing. How are you going to take your dog out? You have to be leaning forward or on the side, arm length away, so you don't get...
While your other hand is holding your umbrella.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's almost like playing Twister.
How are you going to pick up after your dog when he relieves himself?
You have to hold your umbrella, the dog's umbrella, and then he pooped. Then what?
Okay, well, there's that juggling of umbrellas thing. All I can say is the reviews on a certain internet shopping site, people loved them.
They didn't clean up after their dog.
Oh, maybe not. Well, in the rain, they figured it would get washed away.
There you go.
One lady was just going, this is so much nicer to be able to, and a city dog, she says, we can go for longer walks and my dog is more comfortable and I don't have to work as hard to dry him off when we get home. So there. And,
Two
there's
against and 1 for.
Yeah.
10 to $20.
There's
So
towels and blow dryers, hair dryers.
dog umbrella. So there. Okay.
Oh, you're getting that next year.
Actually, my quill would probably like it.
We're saving, huh? We're saving that one for you.
So next up on the list is teaching your dog how to run up your cell phone data usage. Actually, there are more than one product out there that allow you to. Well, now, Liz, you have a drop cam.
I have a drop cam, and I absolutely love it. I can turn it on or off. I can watch the dogs. Or when I'm fostering kittens, I have one in the cat room where I can watch the baby kittens.
And it has a motion sensor.
It has a motion sensor that notifies me on my cell phone. And it has a microphone. I have found, though, that when I use them, I can either hear the dogs or cats, or I can talk to them. But I'm not fond of the talking to them part because it tends to get the dogs more excited. They tend to start running the house looking for me.
Well, see, in here, that's the problem. You don't have the complete product.
Yeah, I'm not sure this product will work either.
Again, there are several products. This one seemed to be the most inclusive, it does the most. So, it has a video screen down at the level of the outlet.
Right.
So instead of just your disembodied voice coming,
Yeah.
there's your picture there. You're Skyping. Or
Imagine how uncomfortable it is for a Great Dane.
Well,
they can lay down.
not only that, does your dog actually recognize it as you? Does he see that picture as you?
Would be interesting.
Many dogs don't recognize TV.
Right.
Now, I understand your Jack Russell Quill recognizes anything that looks remotely canine on TV.
Right.
To our audience, I have yelled at him for that when I visited Kate. She went in the back room and Quill and I had a discussion. But I'm just not convinced the dog, that's a little bitty tiny screen on there.
But
Yeah, it is.
And the advertising uses the Jack Russell. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, but you can video call with your dog through this device.
Oh, come on, get to the best part.
And you can push a button and have the device dispense some treats.
Or scent.
Or
You can
Yeah,
put your
I was
perfume
like,
in there.
that's-
yeah, you could put a soothing blend, proprietary blend, or your own perfume or something like that.
But your dog can call you.
And with an additional accessory, yes, you can teach your puppy dog that he can call you on your cell phone and ask when you're coming home for dinner and what you're bringing.
Poncho and Keely would be the two who learn how to use that.
My 7-month-old orange kitten, Kirk, who already walks the house going, meow, mom, meow. I can see
He'd learn how to use that.
I can see him learning how to use that.
Yeah.
So you're in line at the grocery store and your phone goes off. Oh, sorry, it's my cat.
My dog's calling me. Wonder where I'm at.
And it's not cheap. They were over $400 for the package. Again, there are other products out there, but this is the only one that you can see, hear, speak, sniff, and treat your dog or cat.
And your dog can call you.
And can call you that way.
God, how many calls I get in a day.
Oh, yeah.
I changed my phone number just for my dog.
Mom, you coming home? Mom, I'm bored. Mom, there's a squirrel. Mom.
Just another thing out
that
there.
new movie that's coming out, the animated one with the pets. Oh, I can see that.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
This was another.
Oh,
wonderful-
God.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
So we all love our puppy dogs, and to get a personalized gift is such a wonderful idea. So at uncommongoods.com,
There's a hint.
I'm guessing it's kind of like Etsy or something. Anyway, you may get a medallion and a necklace of your dog's nose, his nose print.
Actual
Yeah.
imprint. of
This
the
one's
dog's
been around
nose.
for a while, and I always thought it was kind of bizarre
gross.
looking. Yeah, it looks
I
like
know.
aliens
Custom pet nose. What's it called?
imprint
Oh, no.
or something.
I just saw it. Oh, custom pet nose print necklace. Comes on an 18-inch chain, sterling silver. I love the part about polish your dog's nose with a dry cotton cloth to avoid using tarnish removing cleaner. Yeah, well, once it's made into the necklace.
Oh, I'm going. Why?
Once it's made into a necklace.
What?
And depending on the size of your dog, that's between $210 and $290.
I get a little freaked out when a dog passes away and they send back a plaster paw print. I'm not sure about the nose print.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess they send you a kit so you can take a print.
Yeah, probably
and then send it back.
My guess is a plaster cast, but I don't know that for sure. But that would be my guess.
And as we said, that might be a challenge for pug owners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Old English bulldogs, boxers.
Any of those. It does kind of look
would
like
be
a
interesting.
lab. I'm saying that's a lab nose.
That looks labbish. Yeah.
Lavish in the pictures.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a look.
Yep.
It's a look. I wonder if they have earrings to
Well,
match.
wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm assuming most of the people who will wear that will be women. I mean,
Okay.
I'm some guys could wear it, or might
Some
make
guys might carry it off.
or make a keychain out of it. 18-inch chain is a long chain, and people are going to be staring, going, "What is that?" Long chain,
Yeah.
women, dog's nose.
Well, the medallion does come with a loop, so you could put it on a different chain, but it comes with an 18-inch.
Okay.
If you don't like the way it's falling upon your bosom, then you may go to your jeweler and get a different chain.
Actually, a keychain might be.
Well, there
that,
you go.
That would be kind of neat on a keychain.
I'm just
It would be different.
Yeah, not sold on a nose. It just looks weird.
But it would be a personalized gift for someone.
Definitely, yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Can I borrow your dog for a few minutes? And he comes back with flecks of plaster on his nose. Were you trying to
Or
suffocate
the
my dog?
ink pad, it's got a little ink there. It'll wear off. Actually, there are a couple of different places that do this as well. Bark Box is the one I've heard the most of.
The bark box, my cousin and her husband get the bark box for their 2 Australian Shepherds every month. And I asked them what they thought about it, and they like it. They've done it for a while. Yeah. Every month it's different, and there's treats and toys.
So that's the basic idea. When you tell them what size your dog is, and then you choose the plan. It's like the fruit of the month club or
Right.
something like that.
Yeah.
So you get a box each month.
Apparently, their dogs know when the bark box comes.
I think we talked about this last night. Or I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, and then I went home, and the commercial came on about the snack version for people. I'm like,
Oh,
there's a person bark box.
There you go. This is each month your pet gets 4 to 5 healthy treats and some possum playthings. There.
I don't know if they were actually possum, maybe awesome, but
Be possum.
yeah.
And they have different plans.
Yeah, I think that's, if you've got a little bit of disposable income you want to spend.
PAW.
Possum.
Yes.
It's just possum, man.
Or if
got
if you
it.
want to give someone
Yeah,
an
right,
interesting
right.
gift.
Harry and David's has some competition now.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are some varieties of that as well. That's just one that we
Now
know.
these are some fun things.
These are
These
fun.
are cool.
And these come in the, much cheaper and really kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So on Etsy, there is a woman and you send her a portrait or picture. And I guess it can be children too. I don't know why anybody would bother.
She comes out and says human faces also.
Human
So
faces also.
my guess is dogs, cats,
Yeah.
I don't know if she'd do horses, but,
It's
Why
a face.
not?
yeah.
Here's a picture of the
Why not?
And just the proportions would be so different.
Yeah, that's true.
Beautiful face of a pet or human. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll make it just the face, just the portrait. And you can get a temporary tattoo
See, now that
of
would
your
be fun.
dog's. Yeah.
I would do that instead
get-
of the nose.
two of them for $7, shipping and handling. And she donates to a different pet organization every couple of months. So out of your $7, $1.80 would probably go to a donation. And if you're not into the temporary tattoos, then you can get it made as a sticker. And so you get 6 stickers for, that's only $3.75 for 6 stickers. And you know,
Bad.
put them on your interoffice memos and things like that. A little sticker of you. I just love it. Oh, yeah. And this one is where she goes, yes, we do human faces as well. Make any face a sticky face. There you go.
Cute. That's cute.
I think that's kind of fun.
I do. That's
It definitely would be, I didn't do this, but I received as a gift a couple of years ago, and I didn't look it up. But there's a place where you can go and buy U.S. postal stamps and upload a photo.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I did. I did that a few years ago. I took a picture of my nephew Adam and Bashir when they were both many years younger, and created a whole page of U.S. postal stamps with Adam and Bashir. They were on top of the A-frame with blue sky behind them. Still one of my favorite photos. And that was a Christmas present for my sister.
Yeah,
I don't know if she ever used them, but and they're frameable. They come out so well.
Yeah. Someone had done that with a picture of me and Walter and doing a therapy visit or something. We were in our therapy persona, and I got a whole sheet of those stamps. And yeah, I hardly ever send, I'm sorry, U.S. Postal Service. I do send you a lot of packages, but anyway, I don't send that much envelopes. But when I do sort of go, is this an opportunity to use one of my stamps? Yeah. And they've got to be a special person or a special bill,
Yeah.
When I renew,
and then use them before the rate changes, unless you can get
unless they're forever stamps.
I don't know if you can get them in forever.
I think they are forever.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure you pay a premium to do it. Yeah. And I think having them be forever stamps is part of it.
Good.
But that was a cool gift.
Yeah. That was really neat. My sister said the same thing. Well, I don't mail much of anything anymore, and I said, so frame the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And along those lines, I had a client who was just so pleased with my private training work with her that I had left a business card with her. She took the business card and had it imprinted on a mug.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, well, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And primarily it sits on my desk for pencils, but I get a little smile when I look at it. And it was neat. So I'm sure there's lots of places to do that. In fact, I have another mug where someone who is a photographer friend took a bunch of photos and made a collage and had it put on a mug for me.
One of my favorite ones is one of my dogs on it.
With your dogs on
I
it?
use a coffee mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
great.
personal and all the,
Well, I feel deprived. I don't have a personal mug.
Christmas is coming, sweetie.
Don't tell your boys.
They're so deprived. So, Bones' face and blue eye are on so many other things. All right, well, we need to take a break for our sponsors, so hold on. We've got a lot more to talk about when we get back.
Sit. Stay. It's a doggy dog world. We'll be right back after a short pause. Well, 4 to be exact.
Nature at its best is nature at its simplest. At Red Barn, we've kept it simple for 20 years by concentrating on single-ingredient natural dog treats. Because Mother Nature's actually pretty good at this. Bones are just tasty bones. Meat treats are just nourishing meat. It's nature at its simplest. Look at the label. We want you to. Red Barn Natural Treats. Simply the best. Find it in your local pet specialty store. Try our slow-roasted, natural meaty bones.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your 4-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com. We know you're begging for more. So back to It's a Doggy Dog World with your fetching hosts, Liz Palika, and this week's co-hosts, Kate Abbott and Petra Burke.
Welcome back to It's a Doggy Dog World. This is your host, Liz Palika, with my good friends, Petra Burke and Kate Abbott.
There are, reasonable, fun gifts to give. A professional portrait session, or offer, if you're at all good with a camera, say, hey, come on, I want to take some pictures.
I had fun. Liz did that one time, a few years back with Shasta, one of my Aussies.
There you go.
And took some of the really nice pictures of her. Yeah, that was fun.
People do family portraits.
I do love to do pet portraits.
So
that was fun. And then I did the blanket.
Having
what do you call it?
Photo put on
did
the
one for
blanket.
Kayla when she graduated high school. Put one of Benji the Pom when he was a puppy. The cutest picture ever.
But it turned out really almost a little scary when you walk in and saw that blanket over there. This was a gigantic Pomeranian looking very intently at you.
And you picture, but you're right. It was huge.
She had it draped over. She had it draped over the back of the love seat. And you walked in her house, and here's this Benji that's like 3 foot across.
So it was a blanket and a burglar deterror.
His eyes were the size of dinner plates.
Okay, so choose your photo carefully.
Well, it was cute. It was just
Like,
startling. Biggest Pomeranian face on the planet. And Benji tends to look so intense.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
So those personalized things, maybe not the nose print. I don't even know if I would wear the nose print. I might. Maybe under my shirt.
It defeats the purpose.
I do the tattoo, though. But I
would do the tattoo.
You do the tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I could
That'd
see
be fun.
stickers,
Stickers.
especially for a kid.
Oh, yeah.
A sheet of stickers of their dog for a kid
Yeah.
would be great.
Yeah. Send to their pen pal.
Yeah. But then you got, okay, so you have stickers, you have the tattoo, then you can get decals and magnets for a car.
And I do love
The
I
dog.
I love the decals you put on the window. I mean, I've got the one that's a silhouette of the Jack Russell and it says "Got Jack." And of course, I put that on the window where my boy is often poking his head up, going, "Huh, what going on?"
Yeah, yeah.
So I love that. Like to give those.
I like bumper stickers.
Yeah, and
And
the
I put them
magnetic-
on windows so that they're easy to get back off without ruining your paint job.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Exactly.
I've got about 3 of the magnetic ones. Therapy Dogs Heal, HEAL. Isn't that cute? I love puns. Don't Complain Train.
Right, right.
What's the other one? Dog Trainers Do It Better.
Or something like that.
I think it's Dog Trainer's Rock or something.
Yeah.
Dog Trainers
yeah.
Rule.
Or
One of
something,
those.
yeah.
Yeah. Those are fun things, and lots of places you can get them.
Or the paw print. I have one that's the flag.
Right.
White and blue. Just
Right.
the paw print.
I've got one of those too. Yeah.
Those, and they have them breed
Yeah.
specific or just generic.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They're
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. They're fun.
lovely. They're fun. What else? Picture on a mug.
We have this
did
thing,
that.
this Dognition.
Yeah, dognition.com. So that's DOGNITION. Dognition.com. It's kind of loosely with Duke University, but anyway, it's a website. And you can go there and check it out.
It kind of reminds me of the brain game websites
yes,
for
yes,
people that say keep your brain sharp
Right.
by keep doing this stuff, and there's different
Yeah.
games or puzzles or something.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
So you go there and they give you, we'll say it a game, but also sort of an experiment. I was taking a fun online class, and because of that, I was given the opportunity to do 3 of them. So the one of them was when the timer starts, make eye contact or have your dog make eye contact with you. And without saying anything or moving or giving a command, just see how long your dog will make eye contact. When you put in your dog and his age and his breed and gender and all the above. Once you have how long that he would make eye contact, you put that in. And then they rate how empathetic your dog is.
Now, see, when you told me about this previously, a few weeks ago or something like that, I sat down in my rocking chair at home and called each of my dogs up. They have more concentration than I do. And
There's a time limit to do this.
I got bored, distracted, because at one point I had all 3 dogs in front of me staring at me at the same time, and it was like, okay, they're not going to look away. They're staring at me.
I think it was a minute or 2 was the max.
Oh, no, it was longer than that. And then
yeah.
I got bored and got up and said, good boys, and walked away.
They're like, we're done.
Yeah.
But they do have different ideas. Put 2 cups upside down, okay? Without your dog seeing you, put a treat under one cup, step back, and then point at it. And see how many times your dogs will go to the ones you point at versus the other one.
But how do you know they're not scenting?
Yeah,
Because we do that as scenting games.
Right.
And their nose is so good. I mean,
When they did it was up on a table, so the dog had to just kind of come around and say that one, and then you knocked it over. What was cool about this, Brian Hare, Hare, he's a behavior scientist guy. He wrote a book, The Genius of Dogs. Anyway, he was one of the first ones to, as the comments say, dog trainers, breeders, hunters, farmers have known for a long time. You can point at something and the dog will go do it if they're trained. Or if you have any kind of relationship with them. But he started off working with apes and chimpanzees and so forth, and so he was surprised when his own child was born that the children have this ability at a very young age. You can point at something and the kid will look at it, but the apes don't. Now, if you're looking up at something, the ape will look up.
Because danger can come from above.
But it won't make eye contact on it won't look at a certain thing. It'll look up if you look up. But if you said, the grape is under that cup, they have a 50-50 chance of which one they're going to pick. So anyway, it's things like that. It's kind of fun. You can go there,
I can
try
even
it.
point with my foot, and the dog will follow it.
Yeah. So there's eye pointing. You know what I mean. Glancing.
Looking.
And finger pointing and,
Foot
using
pointing.
your
Hey,
toe
tap
tapping.
your foot. Yeah. Drop something to the kitchen floor. Get that.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. You can learn about your dog, and then you can see how your dog, and there's no right or wrong. They're very non-judgmental. It's not that your dog is right or wrong. It's just how they stack
Well, if my
up.
dog's not in the top 100%, then obviously their game is
I was
wrong.
just about to say, then there's Liz. But I didn't have to. She just
The
spoke out.
non-competitive one of
Yeah,
us.
yes.
Anyway,
Hey, I freely admitted it.
you can see how you and your dog stack up against others that have come to the site cognitively and empathetically and all the above. And then if you want to continue, just like with the human brain games,
You can subscribe to
you
it.
can get a subscription and 20 interactive games. You get analysis, you get a profile report, and you can get monthly games added in depending on your subscription. So it was kind of fun.
You said you did 3 of them?
Yes.
So you did the eye contact one. What else did you
Well,
do?
I'm allowed to do 3.
Oh, you haven't done them yet?
No, I need someone better than Virginia, because the other one was, I cannot look at the computer with the start and stop and start and stop. You're supposed to have a friend help you.
Oh, God.
But it took 20 minutes for me to get Virginia to click the mouse in the right place. And she wasn't supposed to talk during it all. And then there was a lot of, oh, it started, go now! Or,
She'd be exactly like my aunt. I couldn't do it with Rosie either.
yeah, so
Same thing. Where do I click?
I'm allowed.
No, not there.
Yeah, no, just do make a nod, make a finger symbol when it's time to start and stop and start and stop.
Okay, it started.
Yes,
Finger and
exactly.
verbal.
So the first one, I was able to keep the computer in the background and see. But the second one was an on-off, and I haven't tried the third one yet because I've got to wait for somebody to come over and help me.
Perhaps the 3 of us ought to go over with a couple dogs and help
we could
each
do
other.
it here.
Or do it here.
We could do it here, and but yes, so I have not yet done all of my free
stuff.
that way. Okay.
So how about some other?
We got to talk about brain games because we love
yeah.
brain games.
I mean, it's a great gift.
Yeah. In fact, the last few years, we've been doing that. Somebody's birthday or Christmas, and, a brain game for somebody's dog is also a gift for them, too.
It is. It's so much fun to watch them do it. And you learn about watching them do it, and it is a gift for us because they get to burn off some energy, which is good for us.
And there's so many out there now.
Oh my God!
Oh, several companies.
No matter where
Nina
you go.
Nina Addison
Literally.
started it, and hers are the state of the art. They're a little more expensive, but
especially if you have a large dog or a very assertive physical dog.
Yes,
the Nina Addisons are the better made.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And Bashir is that way.
Yeah.
Bashir, if I didn't have
I wasn't going to name names, but there you go.
If I didn't
She
have...
just keeps throwing herself out.
Hey, it is what it is. If I don't keep my toe on the game, he'll pick it up and shake it and get all the treats out. So I like the bigger, heavier games with
And there's
him.
so many, that's just a great thing to have.
Yeah.
Always a welcome present for a dog owner.
Yeah, the Kygen, Kygen, are good. They're more portable, for putting in the RV or carrying on camping trips or something like that. And for Bones, who's not quite as forceful,
That's a good word.
physically forceful, those work absolutely fine.
Good.
So, yeah, the brain games are awesome.
I got to put a plug in for Planet Dog Toys. I just think they're wonderful.
Oh, they're awesome.
The company is great. They're non-toxic, good toys.
They have a wonderful nonprofit foundation that supports service dogs.
I mean, there are other good toys out there, but
Yes.
Planet Dog has a special place in my heart. Good quality treats. I have a dear friend, and she tries so hard. She is not a dog person by any stretch. And every year she gives me a box for the dogs. And I thank her. And then after she leaves, I end up half of the toys. I don't like their way they're made or their assembly or choking
they're from
hazards,
China.
or they're from China. And the treats will be brand names, but that still doesn't, I don't like the ingredients. And of course, Walter is allergic to corn and wheat. So I have to go through, and it's kind of a shame.
You brought several of them here to the training yard after the last gift box she gave you, and I don't think we opened a single bag.
Yeah, it's really... If anyone has any suggestions on how to politely tell a friend.
A non-dog owning friend.
Don't ask Liz.
Yeah. No.
Unless you want to just...
Here's a book for you to read.
Yeah. Maybe if I gave her one of your books.
There you go.
You know the right. But, we love when our dogs get the tracheas or the tendons.
The freeze-dried or the dried
There's
parts.
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of dried parts now out there.
But there are some good treats, too. It's just wise dog owners who've been listening to our podcast for a while.
Ergo, they are wise.
Yes, exactly. Know to read ingredients and avoid the junk food versions of them.
But if you have like your friend trying to do something right, knowing you're into dogs and trying to give you trainee treats kind of thing, maybe at that point, if you're a person who's not a dog person and wants to give a gift card.
There you go.
Really, if you're unsure of games and either bully sticks or, what kind of chew thing do you get a dog or treat? Just a gift card, whether it's Amazon, because a lot of that stuff's on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Or Petco or PetSmart
Or
your
one of the local independent pet
exactly.
stores.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let them pick it out.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say that I think the best gift card of all, well, maybe other than Amazon, is the gift certificate to a training class.
Yes, you're right.
We have those, and, we do sell them.
For those who live locally to us.
I know. But there must be a good trainer.
We do have listeners in...
Well, I don't know, unless they want to fly us out there.
We have listeners in Australia and New Zealand and South Africa and Europe and Canada.
And I next week will be making an appointment for someone. A friend has gifted her. She's already paid me to go out and do a private training with a friend of hers
dog.
who is very up to her eyebrows in frustration with her dog. Her gift is for me to go out there and train with and do a
There we
private
go.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
As long as you can do it nicely so you're not telling your friend your dog is a
Out
problem.
of control. Right.
Yeah.
No, in this case, the friend was complaining about
Yeah.
the
Okay.
dog and at wit's end.
Okay.
But she
And
just
so this
couldn't
is her-
afford to do a private training, but wants to do
Or whatever,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember,
Yeah.
I remember her talking about it.
So this is
Yeah.
a nice.
Nice.
So everything from the ridiculous to how you're going to spend your money to some good stuff. So anyway, hope we gave you some ideas.
And I'd like to add one more thing. Think safety.
Yeah.
Because many dog toys, if you've got a big breed dog or you've got a dog like my Bashir who takes disemboweling a toy as a challenge, he gets lots of rope toys. He gets lots of the toys that are labeled indestructible. He's proven a few of those advertisements wrong. And he's an Aussie, not a Mastiff. But think safety when you're buying toys and things like that.
There you go.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up this podcast for us. If you're shopping, I hope we've given you some ideas for your dogs or for your friends' dogs. And we'll talk to you next time.
Have a good holiday.
Bye-bye.
Having a rough day? Longing for the dog days of summer? Think your fun furry friend lives a dog's life? Well, find out everything you're begging to know as Pet Life Radio presents It's a Doggy Dog World with pet expert and award-winning author Liz Palaika. Every dog has his day, and you'll find out how to make your dog's day fun and rewarding. Every week, on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.